So in 2007, Danny Boyle, British director, released the movie Sunshine starring Cillian Murphy. And it's one hell of a sci-fi movie. I would recommend buying this movie on HD Blu-ray. That's if it is out on Blu-ray. I haven't checked. But if you can get it on Blu-ray, buy it for the sun. This movie shows the sun in all its majesty. And it is beautiful. You could watch this movie in a darkened room. I mean, when I say darkened room, I mean pitch black. And just sit there and you will be amazed at the sun. You'll never look at the sun again after watching this. So the effects in this movie are pretty damn impressive. 2007, you feel like you're there that close to the sun that you could get a suntan from it. Not taken literally, of course, but it is beautiful to see something so far away, so close, and in detail. There's a part of the movie where one of the crew members, now, in this movie, the spaceship they are in, it's called Icarus 2. Nice little play on words there with Icarus flying too close to the sun and then dying. But that's why there's a second one. That's what happened to the first one. Anyway, the ship, the shield, they have a huge shield at the front made of gold, basic to reflect the sun's bombardment of heat, radiation and light, so they can get closer and closer to the sun to drop this huge payload, which weighs the amount of Manhattan, to reignite the sun so that we can live again out of this solar winter. And the visuals are beautiful. Literally, as they try to repair part of the ship, as it's getting back into alignment to the sun, we get a solar tidal wave of just fire and energy and flares, and it is beautiful. This guy literally is cooked, roasted in his astronaut suit, which kind of looks really weird. It looks like Kenny from South Park, but of all the ways to die, that is kind of a beautiful, in a weird way, kind of way to die. Getting burned by a solar flare from the sun that close. But it is a visually stunning movie, especially when later on in the movie, spoilers as well, our main character, Cillian Murphy, plays Kappa, who is the lead scientist in this movie who developed the bombs that will reignite the sun. Now, this is the last attempt they can do. If they fail on this, that's it. Earth's dead. It will freeze and we will die. And he has to make this walk from one end of the spaceship to the other. And it is a very powerful scene. There's hardly any dialogue in this, apart from just a score throughout the scene. And it just matches. It basically sums up the struggle he's having to go through to basically kickstart our star, and trips and takes a small stumble for mankind, and then he leaps out of the ship to where the bomb is in the shield to reignite the sun. And it is a visually stunning scene. Now, when I was 14, I originally watched this movie, and I was expecting something like Ridley Scott's Alien. That spaceship with a crew would be out in space, doing what it needs to do, doing its mission, and it would encounter some sort of life form. Now, I was half right when I was 14, and like I said, I was expecting something like, hey, they'll find some kind of creature and they'll start killing off, and they have to try and get the mission done before they're all killed. Instead of actually a creature, it turns out that there was a survivor from the first project, from the first mission, Icarus 1, called Pinbacker, who's played by Mark Strong, and he has gone insane due to isolation. You never see him fully. It's all blurred, it's all shaky, to giving you an emphasis on how lost he is from humanity. because he has lost all his humanity, thinking that we should perish, that he spoke to God through the sun, and that's what he believes, that we have had our time and should end. So he tries to sabotage the Icarus II project when both ships come together. The Adagio score for this movie is beautiful. You may have heard it recently in the Days of Future Past trailer, the first trailer for the first half. And it just, it's a very emotional score, and it delivers in this movie. And actually, kind of thanks to this movie, it's kind of very hard to get a hold of, really, for filmmakers. It went through a lot of controversy, apparently. But Danny Boyle delivers with his first and, unfortunately, only sci-fi movie. Apparently, it was a very hard job for him to do, which, hey, that kind of genre is a hard genre to do. But he delivers. Now, people may find the last third of the movie a bit... people either like it, people are not so keen on it. But overall, the movie is still a strong, solid movie. I said I was expecting something like Alien, but hey, I wouldn't say it's as good as Alien. I'd say just below. It is still a stunning sci-fi movie. It also stars Chris Evans, who would go on to play the Human Torch and Captain America, which is kind of ironic. They had the Human Torch on a spaceship, yet they couldn't use him to reignite the sun. And ironically, he freezes to death, which is kind of a funny way for the Human Torch to die. Freezing to death. But great movie, visually stunning, and it's just, there is a metaphor to it. There is something that you could say something about that last scene where Kappa literally touches the sun. It's beautiful, it's stunning, and it's inspiring. Get it watched. Sunshine 2007. It's beautiful, you'll love it. This has been the Movie Maniac. Hope you've been enjoying this video. See you next time.